Take a photo. I'm streaming, so don't say my name, please. I'm streaming, so don't say my name, please, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and grab a reference for this one. I mean like a real life reference of a cat or a pose. Cause I have been doing some off the head, but you know, to practice anatomy, I gotta also use references sometimes. Make sure I do it right, you know? I'm trying to find a good photo of the cat like swiping in the air. And this is a perfect reference I've just found in Chrome, so I'm gonna save it and then upload it into the file in a second. Import image. Okay, I hope this is the right image. Perfect. So I'm gonna have it be like that, but I'm not gonna trace over the reference. I'm gonna reference from it. So there's yeah. So but I'm gonna put the circle head. First, I'm gonna do a circle for the head, and that's gonna be like right there. You know, it's a circle, and then there's like bum. So I'm gonna go like bum, and then bum. Now a bit down, there's like that. It's not going that down now. There. Oh, black's great, huh? And like it goes like that. And then there's like the paw. Here, there's like that, and then that, and another paw. And then after the arm, there's that. It goes all the way down to the leg. Oh god, this is not looking right. I have the top half. Now I just gotta do the bottom half. That is not looking right. I'm gonna compare it to this. Okay, let's see what I did wrong. A lot of things. I gotta make the legs a bit shorter and make them bend a bit more. I'm sure it'll look alright, but I want it to look perfect. That's the thing. Yes, I gotta make this shorter. I don't know what that just tried doing. I gotta make this go a bit more to the side like that. It was fine before. It was fine before actually. And if anything, it should go more like that. Okay, and that should be good enough for like a really rough sketch, so we can get rid of the rough. And now I'm gonna actually start drawing. This is my 22nd attack. My original goal was 50, and now I have 60. You know, I'll definitely pick those characters out later, Spirit. Maybe once I'm done with my revenges, I'll attack another one of your characters. The characters are really cool. People really, really loved the Lincoln design. I was like, hey guys, who should I color in first, Lincoln or Lackey? And everyone was like, Lincoln. Lincoln's design is awesome. His design is awesome. So yeah, Lincoln was a big hit among people. Hi, Alyssa. And I use Clip Studio Paint. I got it for Christmas, like last Christmas. That is a lot of attack, Spirit. I only joined last year, and I only did free attacks last year. But this year I've done so far. By the way, Alyssa, do you have Artfight? I would love to attack you if you do. If you don't, that's okay, but yeah. I'm also gonna put answer important questions in chat in case if anyone doesn't have their volume on. I used to watch streams mute, so yeah. There's claw number 1. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the skies run for now and draw the claws instead. Here's claw number 1, claw number 2. That's a pretty big claw. That's alright. I like drawing big claws. I wonder what people would have thought what people would have thought of my attacks if I had like posted attacks like on my first, like with the style that my first year YouTube had, you know, like oh, Artfight is it's kind of like it's something that happens in July of every year. And it's this website where you can upload your characters, and then people quote unquote attack those characters. You attack these characters by drawing them. You can do full bodies, headshots, anything. There's 2 teams. This year there's Team Seafoam and Team Stardust. I'm on Team Stardust. So I can attack either people on Team Seafoam, which would be an attack, and I had to draw their OCs for that attack. That would be considered an attack, and based on what I draw, it gives me a certain amount of points. Or I could do something on Team Stardust, which just counts as a friendly fire, and that can get me a certain amount of points. But friendly fires only get you 20% of the points even that you would have gotten with an attack on Seafoam. You can also people will also attack your characters. You can also do revenges, which is when someone attacks your character, you can draw their character, and then like when you upload it, you like link it as a revenge. Since they drew your character, you drew their character, and that gets you a certain amount of points. So it's a really cool thing. We can draw people's OCs, get your OCs drawn. So yeah, that's what Artfight is. It's really cool. I only just started doing Artfight last year myself. No, at this point I'm just gonna copy and paste this over paw. You should, even though it already started, you're still able to join and upload characters and stuff. So if you want to join this year, you totally could. You'd be able to. which is the great thing about Artfight. Hi HCS. Also, Spirit, I can send you some people on Seafoam after the stream if you want me to. I have some followers that are Team Seafoam that you can attack. Some Seafoam people that I've attacked, and if you want that, because I'm more than willing to help you with that. Well, I'm totally gonna attack you then, HCS. My main like thing for me for Artfight is that I love getting revenges on people. Like they attack me, then I like attacking them. You should totally attack spirits as well. They have great OCs. It'd be amazing to see more drawings of them. I'm quote unquote cheating with this art by copying and pasting like this paw. And then, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip it, shrink it, and then there. I am such a cheater. Ha 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 ha. Well, that was a good idea, HCS. I chose Stardust because I love space. I didn't pause to think that, hey, everyone's doing Stardust basically. Maybe I shouldn't, so I can attack my friends and get more points for my team. But nah, I chose Stardust. But I love Team Stardust though. But I've attacked so much people this year, and everyone's OCs are just amazing. Like stunning, beautiful OCs. Okay. Ask me a year ago, hey, would you make this much attacks? I'd be like, haha, no. But my goal for this year is 50, and since oh, that's a good idea, HGS. I've been doing each attack separately, but I am thinking of doing like a big mass attack eventually when I have the motivation to do what that is. Okay, I'm gonna turn the layers off for the rest of his pot, for the rest of the body so far, and just draw the face right now. And then I'll turn it back on and erase lines where I need to. I made an OC based off of space, literally just for Artfight, and it's actually my Sona now, which is really funny. Named Fox for obvious reasons, because my channel is Funky Fox. Don't mind the silly little sketch I'm doing. Okay. I remember to make Fox's design, I literally just went to a color palette generator. Like it's like a color palette generator that generates a palette based off what you typed in. I typed in Funky Fox and I was like, all right, let's get creative with this and see what I can make if these colors. Nah, I didn't say Vox. Imagine if I had. All right, here just quick. I don't know why, but I think this is gonna help me. I'm just making a quick rough sketch of the face before I make the actual face. This dude's gonna be frowning. Since he's frowning in his ref, he's like angry, retired. I don't know, but I don't know what his personality is. 'Cause there isn't much information on his page in Artfight, so I'm gonna draw him like angry in this dynamic pose. I really like. Cause why the heck not? That's my philosophy. Remember a few days ago, I was stressing over Artfight. I was like, oh my god, I gotta revenge everyone. What if I don't attack all the people I said I would? But now I'm chill about it. 'Cause I know I'll be able to attack all the people I will, and if I don't, that's okay because Artfight is what matters is that you keep yourself. It's for fun, and you shouldn't like stress yourself a lot over it. The funny thing is, like, oh god, I didn't mean to. The funny thing is that I've definitely had like some slight style changes in these 2 days. In these three, is it? It's the third today. In these 3 days of Artfight, like I've added some stuff to my eyes to make my eyes pop out more. I have like a lot of stuff in my style have changed in like 2 days, which I find hilarious. I seriously think Artfight is like a good way to improve because like you get to draw a bunch of people's OCs. That's different shapes, different fur types, different poses you could do, and it really gives you the chance to practice a lot and give you motivation since you only have a month to do it. You gotta do it for your team, so it's really a lot of motivation to do too. Like I gotta do this. So yeah, like I really liked the attack I made for Spirit earlier today. I like how that turned out. I like how the one for Ventillion Nexus turned out. I have no clue if I'm saying their name right. I sure hope I am. They're a big info of mine. Now that you joined Artfight, on the website there's like a plus mark, and then you can either see attack or character. So you're gonna want to click character, and then you can upload the characters. You can upload an image, um, some like information on them, permissions, stuff like that. So first thing you do is upload your character, so people know who to like which characters to draw and stuff. I would love to see it, HCS. You should post in the community tabs once you're done with it. 'Cause I want to see it. I'm sure it's really really good. If you're still confused though, let's see. There's also tons of videos on YouTube that could help you. Cause I'm not the best at explaining stuff, unfortunately. I have no clue how to draw like someone baring their teeth like angrily. Like that looks okay, but one side of the mouth is lower than the other, which bothers me. No, that's gonna have to be okay. It's okay if it's a bit off. So here's the like the big tooth that's always at the end, and then the slightly smaller big tooth, and then that, and then the next big tooth. I mean, no, not the next big tooth. Then I'm gonna do a line, and then the slightly bigger tooth, and then the big tooth that cats have. Yeah, closer to the end of our fight, I think that's when I'm gonna do a mass attack, like on a bunch of people. Like I might make a post on my YouTube and Twitter and be like, hey, if I haven't attacked you yet, or if I have attacked you and you want to do a mass attack, fill out this Google form of your character, and What does people? Oh, oh, not really. I'm just kind of explaining how I do it. I've been studying like cat anatomy a lot, including teeth, and I know this isn't like perfect, but you know if you have like a big tooth and then like a smaller tooth and then a bunch of little small teeth and another slightly bigger tooth and then a big tooth again. Oof, that sucks. Maybe you could upload some of your Wings of Fire scenes that you have drawings for. You don't need a whole entire ref sheet. Even just a headshot drawing of or just a casual drawing them could work. That, or if you need any help coloring any of them, I could like make some refs for you if you want. I wouldn't mind doing that. I love drawing eyes, but for some reason it always takes me forever to get them just right, like how I like them, like where I think that's pretty nice. Did I give it the okay? Oh, I could probably turn off the sketch for now. I'm gonna, like per usual, do some cheating, just duplicate the eye, move it over, and then make it smaller. Oh god, I did not mean to open this attack. I already finished this one. I'm definitely gonna upload some of these on my other socials later tonight. Be like, my Artfight attack so far. I'm gonna keep in my styles probably my fake line art because I figured out that a lot of that's what people recognize my art style for, fake line art, like, and that's what people like about it. So I'm gonna definitely try to keep that my art style. Okay. There's the face. Now I'm gonna do the pupils. Okay, now I can turn that off and turn the rest of this back on and then erase accordingly. Like I can erase part of the neck because I don't think you should see your necklines on your face. Oh god, it's way too big of an eraser. It's size 2000. Oopsies. Okay, I'm gonna redo those bottom paws. Those were looking kind of goofy to me. I'm gonna redo those bottom paws real quick. I'm gonna look up a reference maybe how to do bottom paws, or I'm just gonna. My stepdad's watching anime right now, and you can like hear the characters like screaming. I hope. I wonder if you guys can hear it. Okay, there. I gotta erase some of this fur off. And now I'm gonna redo those bottom paws because compared to these ones, they look kind of goofy. I don't really like them. Just the paws part though, so I'm gonna erase that. And Oh god. Unfortunately, for a lot of the time comes trial and error. Now I'm gonna draw the new paw. Hopefully better this time. Oh god, what? One, two, three, four. So four Tobians. Ah, that looks just as bad. You see, bottom paws. That's what I struggle with, honest. Okay, let's try that again. I mean, it was looking alright at first, but then, boom. Chaos. I'm just gonna do like a rough sketch first, and then we'll go. Okay. There's two. There. Ugh. Why am I struggling so much with these dang paws? Like, that's not good. I'm gonna look up a reference for these paws. I'm gonna see how, my reference drew these paws. Okay. I, bless us. OCs. Yeah, I do. I don't know why. It's kind of a bad artist habit I have for line art. Well, I can see your messages. I see your mess. I don't know if you have your. Hi, April. My drawings switch all the time. Sometimes they'll have 3 toes, sometimes they'll have 4 toes. Okay, I gotta see how this cat. Okay, so it's like one kind of small, and then a wider one, and then that, and then that. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's gonna have to do, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna duplicate it. I always end up merging all my line art together before I start coloring. Then that does happen to me sometimes. Whenever I do end up not being able to do 4, I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, and then I just do 3 instead. But it really depends. Honestly, the stubs with the little line, with the 3 little lines, those are always like adorable. Though I actually like doing that quite a bit. My biggest flex for me is that some of my artist inspirations have followed me on Twitter or on YouTube. Mostly Twitter though. Like, ooh, Nightshade. I'd say Nightshade. Maybe if you want to do a stream, it doesn't have to have your voice right away. You could like first do streams of just music and stuff, and then maybe eventually warm up to like saying just hello, hi, and then like not saying much, and then slowly over the time get more used to using your voice on stream. That's what I did. I used to just say like 1 or 2 words with my voice, and then eventually when I got into voice acting, then I just use my voice on stream more. And I sometimes I don't use it, but sometimes I do. One of the reasons I do line art in a separate layer is like for the paws versus the head, because sometimes I decide I want to tween something, but it's always random when I decide that. So I always have stuff on separate layers in case I decide to do that. And sometimes I do it on separate layers so I can like draw one part of it while I turn off the other parts of the sketch and then just erase based off of the. I erase stuff. I'm able to erase stuff easily from the other layers of line art. Because sometimes the line art of other parts of it like make me mess up with what I'm trying to draw, so it's just easier for me as well. I don't really like my voice, but some people say it's very nice, so yeah. I could actually speak very low if I wanted to. It sounds very goofy, but oh, what did I do? Oh god, I forget it. Like I can speak like all the way down this low or even lower like that. But I don't. That would sound really really weird on stream. Honestly, I don't think anyone likes their voice, like especially when they hear it like on video and stuff, because you're not used to it. You hear it out your here. Think of it like this: sure you hear it of your own ears, but like your brain kind of alters it. So then when you hear it on camera, it's different, and you're not used to it. It isn't that it's bad. You're just not used to it. Oh, I didn't know you were bilingual, but that's pretty cool though. And don't be afraid. You mess up, you mess up. No one's gonna blame you. Don't, someone reminds me, but before I start the next art fight attack, to flip and start a time lapse so I can post a speed paint on my channel. I used to sound pretty high pitched too. I would speak kind of like this. Like I sounded like this high pitched instead of like this. I was like this. And I had more of like a speech impediment back then, but I kind of masked it, I guess. My voice becomes high pitched when I'm laughing sometimes. Apparently, I have a really annoying laugh sometimes, according to a certain sibling of mine. Oh, I gotta rasterize this later real quick. So I can do that. Okay, good. Now there's not the white over it. Oh my god, really? Since I have a haircut, my my niece's friend, I'm not gonna say his name because he's a kid and I obviously shouldn't leak his name online, but my niece's friend, like even though my niece has told him that I'm a girl, even though I'm trans, I'm a guy, has said no, she's a girl. He still calls me like a guy, and it's one time it was kind of funny and annoying at the same time. He was like to my niece, he's like, "You can't play video games. Video games are only for boys, for me and this person." Regarding to me, I'm like, okay. Even though I told him to let Dahlia play, to let my niece play though, because yeah. I'm also learning German at the moment. I've been learning German for like 5 years, though, just in school though. So I haven't learned enough to like fluently speak in German, sadly. But das is okay. Das ist okay though. Oh God, I thought you were about to ask me. I thought you were about to be like English or Spanish, and then like the first one who moves is gay or whatever. That's a weird trend I've seen on TikTok, and I'm like, okay, that's fun. I'd move right. I would move right away though, because I am a bit fruity. Oh my gosh, my cousins do that as well. Two of my cousins. Like whenever we go over to their to my grandma's house and they come over, they literally just stare at me. Like they just stare, and it's so awkward. Like it's literally just staring and then walking away, like as if it's a sad, wet cat, and then they walk away, and it's always really awkward. So I'm like, what did I do? So yeah, I totally get that spirit. I am too. I think it's just a trend someone somehow thought of. I can mostly understand that, but it's been a few. I'm not gonna try to read it because I'm afraid. I'm pretty sure I know what that says, but part of me is afraid I'll get it wrong. Then everyone will be like, "Haha, you got it wrong." I know no one would be like that, but it'd be kind of embarrassing. But pretty sure I did translate that in my head though. Ugh, verb endings are verb endings. I hate verb endings, and like there's conjunctive, accusative, that stuff. That stuff annoys me. Like, why? Why do we have to have certain like was based off the gender of an object? Are you able to do like split screen like or have I know so once in a while if you click out of YouTube the video comes to your screen as on your stream on your screen as a little thing even though you don't have YouTube Premium. But I'll probably be streaming for a while. So if you want to go and draw that real quick, I'll probably still be streaming when you come back if you're worried about that. Hello, California and friends, and hello, Shane Rocker 13. Speaking of Winds of Fire refs, I gotta recreate Echo Pool's ref. She's my Winds of Fire OC. I love her. Her backstory rocks. And I still have yet to create a ref for her mother, her mom, her mom Obsidian, and her grandmother Pool. But I have a whole wiki page for her lore, for her like canon like lore. I'm gonna write for a note for a book eventually. Not I've also done a role play with is it Alyssa or Alicia because of the I? I'm not quite sure, but I've also done a role play with her with Echo Pool, and there's Echo Pool and Soul and so many characters. I'd say Nightshade. Like Nightcry is cool, but I say Nightshade because it's like the shade of night. I don't know how to describe it. It just has like a wonderful ring to it. Yeah, yeah. I've almost got the hang of object genders though. I just have to look it up. There's this website called I'll just type it actually. I don't know. It's one of these two. But if you look up a word on it, it'll tell you the gender, like the words and stuff. That's what I use sometimes. Alright, thank you for the correction for the pronunciation. Also. What do you guys say pops out about like my something that you guys notice about my drawing process? Other than the fact that I do line art on several different layers before I combine them all together because of a weird bad habit, and just in case I decide to tween it. I would love to see it. Also, we all hate we all hate Echo Pool's grandmother, who she thought was her mom for a while. Pool Pool has my is I hate Pool is not fun. Pool is not a good dragon. Neither is Echo Pool's real mom, Obsidian. She kind of went insane, like very very overprotective, like and wanting to end the world. Besides those two, overprotective. Yeah, the lines and ears thing was actually inspired off of one of my moods on Twitter, Camu Crimson. Extremely underrated guys. They also shoot, I don't oh my god, I don't know their pronouns. I forgot them. Well that Camu also has like a YouTube that's very underrated. I'll share one of their videos on my community post later so you guys can all check it out. 'Cause their style is like candy. Literally like candy. Um Obsidian, Echopool thought Obsidian was her sister, but Obsidian was actually her mom, cause Pool stole Echopool when Echopool was just an egg from Obsidian. Obsidian didn't know this, and then she like put it under the moonlight, so she'd have a um animus dragon see whatever she wanted. I scrapped the scroll thing, like the small bit of dark stalker scroll, since Pearl burned it all up, and I used like an alternative to the Breath of Evil instead for what Pool uses to take over Echo Pool. I don't even. Funny thing is, for Echo Pool, I literally just thought of her name on the bat because of your Wings of Fire roleplay on your Black Hat account. Like that roleplay is literally the only reason Echo Pool has a story. It's 11:13 where I am. And good night, HCS. Sleep well. I've been staying up pretty late recently since summertime. I've messed up my sleeping schedule. Well, that's okay because I don't know why, but I have more motivation to do art when it's pretty late out instead of like in the daytime, like a normal human being. Even though I've been doing art literally all day today, considering I've done 21 art fight attacks. Like, and I still have motivation. I haven't been burned out yet either. A bit stressed at times, sure, but burned out? Nah, I am burning strong. Oh yeah, I remember Obsidian did that. It was like, bye bye, you're all being teleported to this different universe where everything else is actually chaos. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, because Obsidian was kind of trapped in Echo Pool's mind and just had to watch everything as like dragons hurts Echo Pool in some ways. Like when Echo Pool and Soul got into an argument over something, Obsidian didn't like Pool any didn't like oh ugh Echo Pool and Soul. When Echo Pool and Soul got into an argument, Obsidian didn't like Soul anymore. Obsidian was like, I don't like you. When Echo Pool's like childhood friend Rosemary got really mad at Echo Pool, Obsidian was like, I don't like you anymore. Try to draw when you're on the road is the worst because like the car is bumpy and shaky. I don't know. I always get annoyed when I'm trying to draw in the car. If it's like bump, 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 and part of me thinks drive better, human. Even though I know it's not their fault, I know they're driving perfectly fine. It's just a pet peeve of mine. Yes, I love. Honestly, I love my Winds of Fire OCs. I gotta learn how to draw dragons better so I can make animations of them and make art of them and be like, hey guys, look, I'm also a Winds of Fire YouTuber. Look at my arcs. I only have two dragon drawings, a reference sheet for Echo Pool that I'm gonna redo because I need to fix the muzzle and some stuff, and a headshot drawing of Echo Pool. It's only 11 something. I can stay up. I can stay up pretty late and survive. I'm just trying to get. I'm trying to get 25. I'm trying to get like 25 attacks overall. And right now, this is my 22nd attack. Like over the 2 days of Artfight. Over it's 3 days now. Over the 3 days of Artfight we've had, and I'm trying to get to 25, so I can be halfway to my 50 goal for the theater, which I think I'll definitely be able to reach. Luckily, because obviously I'm almost already halfway. It's only the third day of the whole entire month of Artfight. Hello, human. That happens with Clip Studio Paint sometimes, but the awesome thing about Clip Studio Paint is that it automatically like makes backup files. Like it doesn't take up storage; it just makes backup files. And if you can't open it, all you gotta do is open up the backup file, and then boom, it's fine. You get your drawing back. That's the Clip Studio Paint is amazing. Like if anyone's ever wondering, should I get Clip Studio Paint? Is it worth the purchase? I would say definitely, 100%, because there are many great features. Like, there's a comic feature. You can make comics on it easily. There's like a feature like you can have like thick line art. Like let me show you. Like here's this. Let's make an orange line. Let's say I want to give this orange line like a pretty thick black outline. But I was like, I don't want to do that. I can just press this circle, make the outline black, and then look, it makes an outline for it. You can make it like any size. So that's another great feature. There's like a comic feature. It makes it look like a comic. But that I don't know what that's what to do actually. You can upload brushes, tons of brushes, make brushes. I'm pretty sure. There's all these tools. All your animations are in folders. Like you can have like a line art folder or a coloring folder, and then there's like operation. Then you can then like for drawing you can like make like the drawing move first, and then make the whole entire thing move without having to individually move each frame. Like with Tweenie, you can tween already animated animations. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but Clip Studio Paint is worth the purchase in my opinion. I'm really glad I bought it. It has tons of cool features that makes animation so much easier, drawing so much easier, all of it so much easier. Oh god, I gotta make this darker, don't I? I'm confused. Oh, that's why. It's because I was drawing it on the wrong layer. It depends. The one-time purchase, you can do both. There's a monthly and a one-time purchase. So, but for the one-time purchase around Christmas time, you can get it for a discount. It's still pretty expensive. Like this was it was $129 for me. So that's what I asked for Christmas for my Christmas gift. But it goes on discounts around Christmas for quite a bit. So yeah, that's how I got this because I got it when it was on discount. There's also sales on other times that isn't Christmas time, but I don't know when those times are. I got it around Christmas time. Commissions are hard to get eventually, but the thing I would love if there was like a specific app meant to advertise your commissions. Luckily, I have gotten some commissions though. They have been slowing down recently, but that's alright because I know it's difficult for a lot of people to get commissions. And as I improve art, I might be able to get more commissions. You know. Luckily, I've never gotten in trouble for drawing art, even though I remember we have state testing, and I used to always draw on paper after. But here's the thing: they throw away all the papers you did for like your state testing, so you in case you were cheating and writing down all the answers or like all the questions for your classmates and stuff, which doesn't make sense because everyone takes it at the same time anyways. But don't undercharge, don't underprice yourself. If someone wants the commission, they want the commission. A lot of people are just. It's not just you. A lot of people are struggling to get commissions these days because not a lot of people have money, or it's hard to like get your art shown somewhere, or people prefer to pick like people more popular people, which a lot of people dislike that. But honestly, I understand because the popular people, like the popular animators, with like a lot of subs and stuff, they have earned that because they have like they've built up a lot to get that many subs in the first place. They've worked a lot. They've worked hard to show off their art and stuff. So they deserve that. I know people complain about that and are like, "Oh, that's not fair. Why do people only pick popular people?" But I think they honestly deserve it because they worked hard to earn that following. Um, they showcase their art and they've had other commissions to show off examples. So I don't know if that's just me who personally thinks that it's completely okay that popular people get more commissions than non-popular people. Because I think they've definitely earned it. My main goal of YouTube is just trying to get more people recognition though, make people feel like their art is good, that their art's worth something. Like on Twitter recently, I made a tweet saying, "Hey, show me some of your art, and I'll tell you what I like about it, what pops up about your style." And I had like 20 something people respond. So then I told all of them what I like about their art and stuff, and it really made some of their days. Like my main goal of YouTube is just to make people feel welcome, make people feel like they matter, stuff like that. That's what I care about on YouTube. Oh God, I try to be really I try to be as nice as I can on YouTube and like social media and stuff and welcoming and stuff. I want people to feel welcome because I know that's a struggle in the art. I know it's a struggle in the art community a lot, unfortunately. I'm gonna add like little details to these eyes. Oh my god. Okay, there's that. Oh god, I forgot to fill in one of the TFEs. Oh god. I'm gonna turn off that real quick. Fill that in. There. And now turn that. What's going on with you? Why are you doing that? See? See, that works. But then when I do this, and I turn that on. Oh, wow. Now it's normal. Now I see. I see how you are. Studio Paint. Anyways, that's how I can make it like a comic form, or I could like duplicate it, do it like comic form, and then lower boss patties, just make it look a bit like to make it look like a comic, as if it was in a comic, which is pretty cool, I think. But I'm not gonna do that for fish drawing. So, all right, now I'm gonna do like this cool trick I learned recently for art that makes the eyes really pop out. So you do airbrush, you set your filter to hard light, and then you like I'm gonna choose a deeper purple, but like you do that, you airbrush the purple, and then airbrush the white. It doesn't always work, but it works sometimes, but not all the time. You can make the eyes like pop. It didn't work as much as I would have wanted it to this time. So I'm gonna do that again. So I'm gonna choose a different color this time, like hmm, like that, maybe, and do it on the pupil instead, where it's more noticeable. And then the white, and on hard. Oh, it's on normal. And hard. Ah! I accidentally did it on the. I for sometimes I have thought that I've made a new layer, but in reality I haven't. Does that ever happen to you guys? Like you thought you made a new layer, but turns out you didn't. Happens to me all the time. Oh god. Yeah, sometimes this eye pop thing works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll pull up a drawing that it worked with in a sec. I mean, that kind of worked. Okay. But I should probably lower that a bit. Okay. Now I'm going to do shading. And then I'll be done with this. Okay, I'm going to check the chat. It's been quite a bit before I checked the chats. Okay, welcome back, April. I might try to use Ko-fi sometime. I think your drawings are really good, actually, Lucia. Especially like the dragon drawings you've done. I really like those. I think like if you take I'm gonna stream pro. If you commission people, if it takes time, that's all right. You just what I do on the cook takes time. I'll take them like with sketches or hey, I'm sorry I haven't finished yet, but I have you in my mind and I haven't forgotten about you. Don't worry, and then I work on it. Shama Qatar. What would you call me for like a silly nickname, Alicia? I have a lot of one of my in real life friends. I've just named them in my contacts. She's from State Farm. Like, I'm not gonna explain the context, but I mean it's not weird context. It's just goofy. But they're just she's from State Farm. Y'all probably wondering why I'm making it all purple. You're probably like, "What are you doing, Fox?" That, but I'm gonna obviously lower it a bit. This is how I do lighting, and sometimes I erase it on the eyes so they pop out more. Sometimes I don't erase it on the eyes. Really, really depends. Yep. And then I do an overlay of like a light purple. And then that same friend calls me sarcastic cowboy because of like a filter on Snapchat they put on me once, and I'm sarcastic sometimes in real life. So sarcastic cowboy I became. Yes, State Farm. Cheese from State Farm. Again, I honestly I don't even remember where that nickname came from, but it's their nickname now. It also used to be 10 Oreos due to another inside joke. We have a lot of inside jokes though. And then all my friends are like, "Your humor's not funny, it's just funny to you." They're just in denial, man. They're just in denial. That our humor's the greatest, and they don't have their own little inside jokes of each other. They're just jealous. I'm delusional. One time I went camping with one of my in real life friends, though, but she's from State Farm person, and we recreated the Scar and Mufasa Lion King scene. Because we went to this camp and there was this like trampoline in the grounds thingy. So we used that to like throw me off. And I still have it in my camera roll to today. Inside jokes are really fun. It's especially funny like when you do it around someone that everyone's like, and then everyone else is like, "Huh? What are you talking about?" And it's that's always funny to me. It's like everyone is confused, and then you know what you're joking about, but they don't. And confused. They're like, "What are you talking about? Are you crazy?" I find it scary, but at the same time, if one of my online friends was like, "Hey, we should meet, we should meet," I would do it as a grown up though. Like if we were both grown ups, like I want to do it as a minor, so that'd be a bit dangerous, obviously. And I want to have the money to travel far. Oh my gosh, salty kitty. I should make a community post being like, if you guys could have a nickname for me, what would you nickname me other than like Funky Fox, obviously? Like a goofy, funny nickname. Bro, you're. Okay, I gotta find the color I use for the hard light. So I'm gonna duplicate it real quick, change it to normal, bring it all the way up, copy it, and then turn that off. And then I'm gonna make that a bit higher. All the way. I'm joking. It's not gonna be that high. It's gonna be like that. And now that I have that, I'm gonna do this. made it to make it quote unquote greedy. Fox rocks. Yeah, same for me. I wouldn't really want to meet unless it's 18 or older as of now. I always get so happy when, like, on Twitter or on YouTube, like, one of my inspiration comments, and I'm like, wait, what are you doing here? It's like in a positive way, but I'm like really, I'm always so shocked when that happens, but also really happy. It mostly happen on Twitter or like where my inspirations have followed me, and I'm like, no way. And they interact with me and stuff. I call you both April and D. It really depends on the day, honestly. Like sometimes I'll call you April, sometimes I'll call you D. It's I don't know. D really suits you though. I have no clue why, but it just seems right. You know what I mean? Some people on you, I don't know if people remember it. Most of the people who are on who are on the stream aren't on YouTube anymore. But one time, I was streaming at my grandma's house, and Rowan here accidentally said my name. And I remember I started crying. I did the stream because I was really really paranoid back then. Obviously, I'm fine with it now, but I was pretty paranoid. I was afraid people were gonna find me because of that. I was like crying my eyes. Every time I was crying my eyes out on stream was when I was reacting to like sad animations. And one of the animations like was this animation where this dog where there's this like dog in the streets and like everyone was would like shoo this dog away because they thought the dog was a threat, and then the dog saw a baby like stuck down in the sewer, so it started barking to alert the humans of that. But then this part really upsets me every time. It makes me so angry. The stupid, entitled, selfish human shot the dog because they were annoyed by the barking. And I'm always like, why would you do that, man? Like, it was not needed. That was not necessary. So that's a short film I watched one time, and then I remember I was sobbing after, and everyone was sending me happy videos of dogs to cheer me up, and that just made me cry more. All right, guys, what do you think? Is there anything you guys think I should add to this? Or do you think I'm good? Why do those clouds look really white? What the fuck? Eh. I mean, they're not supposed to be. But fine. Oh yeah, I gotta turn the. I gotta. Oh, what did I do? What happened? Oh, I did something weird. Oh, it's because I filled in. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give him like a shadow. Why not? And do a purple background, so hence the purple lighting. Or do a black background with like a purple with purple glow in the back. Or a gray background. Okay. Really okay. There's the gray background, and then I'm gonna so the lighting makes sense. Oh, now I have to erase that extra lighting. Oopsies. I'll do that in a sec. Okay. Now I gotta go right. Where's that lighting? Oh god, where is that lighting coming from? I have to. Oh my god, what did I? I mean, I guess it looks pretty cool. I'd rather not. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's erase it. After this, since there's quite a bit of people here, I'm gonna show off some of the Artfight attacks I made. If it works, like last time I tried doing that, it took forever to like load the screen for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna do something else with the back. I'm gonna make it like darker. What are you doing? Oh god, it's supposed to be darker, not lighter. Bam. So let's make it pretty dark. I mean, actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna duplicate it again to make this border white. Now I can make the background completely black. And it works. And then with this airbrush, I'm gonna get like have like it be like purple here, hence why the lighting is like that. Make it add glow. And then I'm gonna make it like a lighter, like purplish gray over here. And then like where this I wanna make it reflect. I'm gonna duplicate it again. And then oh god, I don't have all the lighting now, that's my problem. I was gonna like have it reflect, but I mean, I guess it still looks. And then there it is reflecting. Okay, I'm gonna lessen down the purple a bit because that kind of throws me off. Okay, now I'm gonna like make the floor all shiny. If it's reflecting, then obviously it's got to be shiny. So shine. Okay, here's yet another finished attack. I'm gonna save it first in case if it crashes. And now I'm gonna export it. I haven't checked the chat for a while. If I keep rambling on for a bit, it's because I'm on I use Cash App for commissions a lot. I've heard of that show, but I haven't watched it. But I've heard of it. Okay. What was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna export this. mean, I could do more shading. I'm gonna do a bit more shading to make it pop out more. A rare pair I really like is the Spotted Leaf X Scourge. Specifically only AUs though, because I don't think Spotted Leaf would like actual. I don't know. It's better than Spotted Leaf X Cinderpelt. I find that chip weird because I mean not Spotted Leaf X Cinderpelt, Scourge X Cinderpelt, because Scourge is way older than like Scourge is only a bit younger, only like a bit younger than Tiger Claw. 'Cause Tiger Claw was an apprentice when he attacked Scourge, and some people ship Scourge and Cinderpelt. So it's the only reason my white outlines look okay, look decent, is because of the feature Clip Studio Paint has, where I can just click a button and it gives the thin line art that's all smooth and all the same width. Now Rowan is in this room. Rowan is my sister, by the way, if anyone's wondering why someone from the stream in your room. What the flip? Say hi. Say hi to the dog. And Rowan just said, "Say hi to the dog." I'm talking to you. Hi, Quinn. Hi, Quinn. Hi, Mister. Quinn is my dog. Some shows I'll like ship like this LGBTQ plus couple, and then a straight ship gets in its way, and I'm like, why? Because usually the ship I shipped had way more like chemistry and moments and stuff, and then like there's legit this one show I watched where they literally threw in a character to be the crush of the main character, even though this everyone already had a lot of development already.
What show?
Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur on Disney. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? Okay, what am I missing for shading? Because I got all the areas where I should. Oh, right here. Right there. Okay, I have everything down for shading. Okay, now I'm gonna do filter. Actually, I'm gonna make this a bit more prominent, and then do filter, blur, but only blur it up a bit. It's not blurring up at all. What are you doing? Oh my god. I talk pretty quietly sometimes too. Oh, okay, that was too much of blur. It's gonna be less than 24. Oh, where are you right now? Also, did you guys hear about the Warrior Cats conventions and like bunch of Barnes and Nobles around the world? The 19th, 20th, and 21st and 22nd. There's gonna be like Warrior Cats, Warriors conventions and Barnes and Nobles, like celebrations for the new graphic novel that'll be released. And like there's like gonna be trivia contests for merch and stuff, and it seems pretty cool. I'm going to it because my Barnes and Noble is doing it, so I'm gonna go to that, and I am gonna flame the kids in trivia. Some people are like, we should give the kids a chance. Nope, I know the trivia. I'm doing the trivia, and I'm winning those tote bags. That may sound selfish, but selfish is my middle. I'm joking. I'm not really selfish most of the time, so I'm gonna be selfish for once. Beat those kids and trivia. Okay, this is pretty much done. I've never been to Disney World. Oh, you're asking April. I was confused for a moment. Yeah, you can basically count it as a con though, since it's like there's costume contests. Which I won't be taking part of, but there's contests of trivia. You can meet up with all of them, and it's official. So I'm just calling it a con because, why the heck not? Okay, this is actually finished now, so I'm gonna export it as a PNG. I'm gonna name. Okay, yeah, I've never been to Disney World. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Oh, why to do that? I gotta fix settings in this real quick. I gotta do it where it doesn't only do the crop lines. I wanna have the whole thing. Yeah, yeah. I honestly I get it because um think about it. You're waiting in line. You only get to like 3 or 4 rides or 5 because of how long the lines are, and the food's crazy expensive. Like everything it's because Disney is greedy, greedy, greedy for money. They're like money is their thing. They want the money, basically. Okay, I'm gonna share my Artfight tab now, if it lets me. Window capture. I'm You guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm setting my OBS settings so you guys can see my Artfight instead. Okay. Oh god, this takes so long. I don't want the castle here. I want the Artfight. This is gonna take a second. I apologize. But I have Artfight. Yeah, that's what I want. So, okay, now I'm gonna make it fade in. Here it comes. Kind of. It's a bit faded in, not all the way though. Cause it's flipping. Oh god, no. It's frozen again. If you guys can hear me, my stream might crash. Oh god. There's a roach. Okay, it's not lagging. At that point, burn the house down. Burn the house down. Burn the couch. Burn it all. Bye bye house. Goodbye house. That's what I would be like at that point. Just buy house. Okay, this is the person I'm attacking on Artfight. Oh yeah, by the way, could you drop your leave? Could you give me a link to your user on Discord, Alicia? I would love to see it. Chester. Ooh, I could do like purple things like that real quick, but I'm not gonna. All right, I'm gonna upload Chester. Okay. So when you attack a character, you have to copy their character ID. Like I copy that to clipboard, and then you submit the attack. The first thing I do is enter the character ID right here, so it can find the character. Then you would select the size. I did a full body, so I click full body, and here I type in their username. Here, their username is nutty, so I put that down. So like check. So check. If you're doing a revenge, it's where they attack you first, and then you can do click add revenge. It's like a revenge for what they did. So I filled out that area. Then you can put in a title. I'm just gonna put Chester, because it's Chester. And then type. It's a drawing. Finishable. It's clean sketched lines / line glue, so it's colored. For color, I colored it in all the way. For shading, it's fully shaded. And for background, it's pattern / abstract. And polish means you put extra time and effort based on the stuff you put. That's like how your rankings. Like if I did a rough sketch, that'd get me less points for my team than if I did coloring, stuff like that. Oh god. And now I gotta choose. Website's lag. I gotta choose. Now I have to choose the file to upload it. Pretty sure this was named file animation 55. So I gotta upload 55. Gotta search 55 onto here. It's not showing up. Oh my god. Okay, yes. I'll just find it. Okay, right there. Then I'll open it. Perfect. And then you press confirm attack. Oh, I do. I mean, can you give me your Artfight, link to your Artfight via Discord? That's what I meant by it. So I can follow your Artfight. Yeah, I do have your Discord. Okay, I finished another attack. That got 69.5 points for my team. Now I'm gonna show a few of the attacks I've done. After I check my notifications one more time. I don't think I got any new notifications though. Like I know it says 94 up there. I just haven't cleared my notifications yet. Anyways, I'm gonna show some of the attacks I've made. Like I'm gonna show my favorite ones basically. Alright, so this is one I made for Snow Kitty on YouTube. It was supposed I did end this tiger stripe, catching a bird. This is one attack I did. Another attack I've done that I'm proud of is this full body. This is, I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is that. And I drew a full body. I struggle with full body, so that's why I'm proud of that one. With a little white outline. This one I'm really proud of because of the background. Like the fire and the lighting. So that's another Artfight attack I've made. I'm not showing off all of them, by the way, because that would take too long. This is one I made for my inspiration. Like, they're floating upside down in space. So this is another one I've made. There's this one that I made on stream later, and I'm really proud of this one. Like, this is another one I made. This guy got his neck snapped, or is about to get his neck snapped. I made this one. This cat's getting attacked by a crow, or is about to get attacked, and they're like falling back in shock. There's that one that you guys watched me make. There's this one that I made. I like the shading on this one. Like it pops out, I think. It's supposed to be a bunny, I think. I'm not completely sure. And then this is another one I'm proud of this cat. Now I don't like how this one turned out, but I like this one. Yeah, I've made a lot more attacks, but I don't feel like showing all of them right now. I'll show one more. I've also made this one. There's plenty more, but those are some of them I made. Okay, guys, it's 12 o'clock. What should I do? Should I make one more attack, or should I go to bed and stream tomorrow instead? Okay, so attacks are like... Okay, I'll just show you on my profile. So attacks are like what you've made. Like, I've made 25, so an attack, like... Here, I'll click on, this one. Like, this OC does not belong to me. It belongs to this person. So I drew their character. Ventus. as a scene, and that is like an attack. So after I submitted it, that's what's considered an attack, and it gets you points based off what it is. Defense on the that's on your page. That's what you've received. That's what people have made for you. Like these are some defenses I've got. Like people drew my OCs and attacked me. So that's what defenses are. That's what people draw for you as an attack. Like for example, there's this one, there's this one, there's that one, there's that, there's all of these. So that's how an attack works. Attack and defenses work. It's basically just drawing person's OC, and based off if it's a headshot or full body stuff like that. That's how it works. I'm gonna post my latest attack on Twitter real quick. Okay, I'm gonna be like, okay. I don't know if you guys can see the Twitter page. It doesn't matter if you do or don't. Honestly. I'm gonna upload this on Twitter real quick. I've been sharing all my art attacks on Twitter. Oh god. Sometimes my screen just goes black and it scares me every time. So it makes me think my computer just died. No, but just the browser going black. Storage issues. Okay, this. Oh god. I just want to upload this piece! Yeah, maybe I'll do more tomorrow instead. Because I'm gonna end the stream and I'll stream again tomorrow though. Alright, I'll let you know if we end up playing Roblox, Alicia. It really depends on how well my computer works though.